Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Larkin kicks to Harden. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Harden's got 9.
4 straight makes out of the gate. That's a sweet start.
Freak with it. He's got 6. And another 3 for Cleveland.
It's like they forgot that anybody else is on the floor. They're just going at each other right now.
I know it's a team game, but every now and then, guys detour into the one-on-one action that we've got on our hands right now.
Now here's Freak. Harden missing his last shot. Now here's Freak. He's got 9. Shot clock at 5. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
It's been a good night for Freak.
And he's turning this court into his own private playground.
Boy, that's certainly what it feels like, doesn't it? I mean, we're watching this guy do it all, and he's doing it with flavor.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's Larkin. He's coming off a 19-point game against Detroit. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. 13 feet away. And he can't bank that one in. For Cleveland, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Now here's Freak. Defense right on him. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Freak's got 13.
You can just see the passion and love with which he plays the game. You see how he prepares, the work ethic, the way he interacts with his teammates. And when he hits the floor, it's all about the game.
To stop the run, and that one's good. Starks has got his first points of the night.
Nice piece of work there. Get yourself a little space and pull the trigger.
Here's Freak. 13 points in the game. And Love has it in the corner. And it's off from three-point range. For the Houston Rockets, they come into tonight following a loss to Detroit.
And it wasn't just about the bad shooting. It was really more so about the bad offense. They just didn't execute well. The screens weren't there. The spacing was poor, and thusly the defeat.
Well, you've laid out a couple of the details that lead to good offense, or bad if you don't execute them. Shooting is just a byproduct of not screening well and not moving the ball or players well. They didn't execute anything on the offensive end.
Here's Freak following the score by Houston. .136 left here in the first quarter. From deep, the long-distance 3 is buried. Freak's got 16.
And you know what? He's got a new BFF.
And it has been his BFF today anyway. Most of his points have been courtesy of the deep ball.
Brewer's shot is off. Cleveland leading by 3. Here's Freak. Nance with some nice D.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
And the shot is good.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Cavaliers have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Now, Freak. He's got 16. No one near James as he lets it go. Another 3 for Cleveland.
This has been a thriller. You cannot say enough about the way these two teams have competed.
All indications, Greg, are that this game is going down to the wire. I mean, I'd be surprised, actually shocked, if it ended any other way.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor. It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Here's Larkin, looking for his first basket still in this one. They set the pick. Just his first attempt. And it comes off the front of the rim. And, of course, it's not just about the numbers, but his tremendous.
Putting all the pressure on me.
Well, that there is straight talk from a man. Cleveland. James checked in for Stoudemire. Tony Snell comes in for Brandon Rush. And Freak subbed in for Williams. Houston also making some changes. Larry Nance is checked in for Capella. Brewer comes in for McDermott. And it's Larkin in for Moore. Freak in at shooting guard. LeBron James is out there with Tony Snell. Then there's Irving. And it's Love in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. 2 on the clock. And it's Freak missing. Rockets trail by 8. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Brewer's shot is off. The Cavaliers have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the 76ers was superb. He ended with 31 points, as he usually does, really knocking down shots from beyond the arc. Just absolutely incredible numbers from him in a game you didn't want to miss. So glad we were here to watch it, Kevin.
All right, thanks so much, Doris. What a great report, and what a jaw-dropping performance that was, guys.
I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I mean, he's given himself a hard act to follow here tonight.
You know what? But as good as he was, it's hard to think there won't be at least some sort of carryover effect, guys. I mean, he still has to be riding pretty high.
Jumper off the screen. Love grabs the board. Love's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Freak. Off target from outside.
Well, after that great first quarter from outside, he's cooled down here.
Here's the screen. Layup off the pick. And Nance with the lay-in. Now just a 3-point Cavalier lead.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Here's Freak. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Another trip to the stripe for him, and I tell you what, a little bit of a different feel here in the second quarter. A little more banging going on.
Man, and it's really served them well. Seeking out the contact you mentioned and putting pressure on the defense.
Alexander's checked in for Houston. Gary Neal comes in for James Harden. And Neal kicks to Larkin. Nance a screen. Larkin the pass to Alexander. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
And he can't hit the second. Cleveland leading by 5. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. From deep 3-point range, and that one's good. Freak's got 23 points. Houston's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. And stolen by Freak. Here we go. James heading to the hoop. He gives them a double-digit lead. And it's a 10-point Cavalier lead.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration and alertness, a turnover, and an easy bucket the other way in transition.
And really a few more of those, and this game could be over.
So we've reached the end. Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, created a lot of quality shots for himself in that first half, and he knew when to pass it up when the double team came.
And that led to a very high points per shot number for him. For those of you that are into analytics, that stat really tells how efficient a player has been, and he's been very efficient so far.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So on the floor for Houston, McDermott is out there with Starks. Then there's Shane Larkin. Then it's Harden, and it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Rockets trail by 8. Harden outside. There's the feed to Capella.